Hello, everyone, and welcome to the episode 16 Let's Play Livestream. My name is Mepps. This is Loche.
Hello.
And we'll have a couple more people joining us on the phone from Star Labs in a little bit. Like doing that.
Nice.
You are tuning in because episode 16 is the next episode of content we're going to be releasing. It's going to be, it's on the test server now, and it's going to be live soon. And we're going to be running through the Desecrated Cathedral from that episode here in a little bit. But real quick, before we get to that, couple things you should know. One, Booster Bundle is live in-game now. New
Woo-hoo!
Booster Bundle. What's your favorite aura?
I actually like the smoke auras.
Okay, which color is your favorite?
Black. I know. So original.
How about from the new Booster Bundle?
So original.
All right, I like blue smoke.
Red
I
looks
think I
good
said
there,
that. But anyway, that's in the game right now. It's only in the game until September 1st, so go ahead and pick up your Booster Bundles this weekend because they're gone on Tuesday. Yeah, on Tuesday. Also, this weekend is a Legends PvE weekend. League of Assassins is back.
Yes, it is.
Supergirl is your free trial
ninjas.
Legends character. What was that?
To go beat up some ninjas.
Yes, Ninja.
And yeah, nerd. At least like that comes through there.
Yeah.
SJ. She says too busy.
That's gonna be.
Oh, you can't see it.
Yeah.
Oh.
There you go. You've got your bat shirt on. Yeah, so that's going on this weekend. It's a big deal. And like we were saying, episode 16 includes Desecrated Cathedral, which is a 4-player alert, and Elite Alert.
And Elite Alert.
We'll be talking a lot about them this live stream. And it includes Oa Under Siege, which is a single-player solo mission. Obviously continuing the War of the Light Black Lantern storyline, taking you back to Oa. Something's going on with Hal Jordan there. We won't spoil it.
He's got cold.
Yeah, he's sick. And you're going to be playing this weekend because, well, when does that content launch? Loche.
Am I allowed to say?
Yeah, we're saying it right now. I forgot to tell you that part.
Oh, I didn't know that part.
Big news. Members, episode 16 launches for you.
Next week. Wednesday?
Next week, Wednesday,
Yes.
September 2nd. Episode 16.
I knew it had to be one of 5 days.
So, good job there. Thanks for the help. So, play this weekend, take advantage of the booster bundles, get ready for the new content because it's coming your way very soon.
Yay!
Yay! And with that, we're going to bring on our testers. And actually, before we bring on testers, be quiet. We're going to bring on our content designer, JackFrost, who designed Desecrated Cathedral.
Yep.
Hey, you there, buddy?
Hey, all. What's going on?
Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
How's Star Labs?
It is freezing in here.
I know, it's frigid. Yeah, sorry about that. Couldn't fix that earlier. But that keeps all the high-tech stuff in there cold.
It's true.
So
we haven't figured out how to keep things cool yet at Star Labs.
Yeah.
Then crank the air conditioner.
yeah, it's as high-tech as we get. Well, thank you for joining. Obviously, we're going to be running through the content here momentarily on the PC test server. And JackFrost and Loche here are here to commentate and give kind of the developer perspective. Obviously, Loche is design director for the whole game.
Yep.
I don't know if you had any. Did you have any hands-on work for Desecrated Cathedral?
No, I just gave feedback as we played it.
Okay.
That's essentially how it worked.
So we'll have the overall episode 16 perspective here from Loche, and then Jack Frost. Obviously, you built the thing, right?
I did.
Cool.
Nice. Thanks for going into detail on that.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk about it in a bit.
Yes.
Now we're going to bring on our testers, and we have several people with us today. And actually, let me get the list up here. We're going to start with actually Trex Light. You're here with us today. Say hello, Trex.
Hello, stream viewers.
Thank you. Trex is a very, very avid tester and live streamer for the games. Welcome to the show. We also have Zows on the line. Say hello, Zows.
Hello, everybody.
Very, very chill.
Hello there too. Yeah.
Also a big time tester for us. Thank you for joining us. And we have Lady Lightning. Say hello.
Hello, everyone.
Coming to us straight from Europe. It's kind of late there.
Yes, it's late here.
Yeah. Thank you for staying up and helping test with them. And we have Cursebringer. Curse, say hello.
What's up?
Curse is another one of our testers. All of these testers are actually in the test server initiative. And here representing that body, that player-run organization, is Ticken. Ticken, say hello.
Hello!
Welcome to the show. All right. So that's who we got going. We're going to hop in game now, and we're going to see this new content. One thing I did forget to mention is after the stream, we're going to have a live Q&A with these two guys, with Loche and JackFrost, and myself, of course, on Twitter. Tweet us at DCO, and use the hashtag AskDCO. There'll be instructions on Twitter. And any questions you have during the live stream that we don't get to from chat, go ahead and throw them on there. Episode 16 related, not really answering questions about like Atomic or anything like that. That's going to be later on. But if you have episode 16 questions, hit them up and we will answer them live and go from there after the stream. And now we will join this group in the Desecrated Cathedral. Loche, set this up for us. Who is Raven? What's going on?
Raven's the purple chick.
Thanks.
She's
That's exactly what we talked about.
one of the Teen Titans, obviously. She's a Trigon's daughter. She's constantly trying to be corrupted by Trigon. It's a kind of a common theme for her. And then Brother Blood kind of was a thing for her.
Okay.
Kind of because of reasons.
Okay.
I don't want to.
And we're gonna find out a little bit about that tonight, and as this storyline progresses, because this is a new storyline, right? I mean, it's continuing. I guess it's continuing Sons of Trigon.
Bit, yeah.
But this is a new.
It's new stuff that we haven't done explained before. I don't know how to explain that. It's continuation of a Trigon storyline, but it is a new story to it. Does that make sense? Okay.
And this is the first of many pieces of content to come.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, this would be the first Trigon one they see, huh?
Yes, this is.
I live 6 months.
I know. It's hard for you guys. All right, testers, we are invisible and floating like a magic camera in the sky above you. So let's do it. Go ahead and let's play this alert.
All right, team. Let's go out there and crash a little bit.
Rage
crash, I hope.
He's already predicting it.
Actually, I heard it was changed to Trex Crash.
Yeah.
It's not Rage Crash anymore.
On the test server, anyway.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to toss this question to JackFrost while we're getting running. This is one of our most beautiful environments, the cathedral. It's one of our most lush and really artist knocks it out of the park with this one. How do you incorporate that, or how does that factor into how you're designing content to play in this space?
Well, it totally depends on whether I'm coming into it after the environment's been built, or whether I'm sort of talking with the environment artists and helping with the level design a little bit more, and whether it's a little more collaborative, or whether I'm kind of needing to come back and make use of space that exists.
That makes sense.
So in this case, the space existed, and so I definitely ran through the previous content that utilized some of the space, and I didn't want to represent the same experience again. I want the gameplay to be unique and fun and dynamic and something new for the players.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a big part of it. Trying to make every new experience unique. And then beyond that, we talk a lot before we even get started building anything about what kind of story we're trying to tell. And so I was definitely I had some story points that I was definitely trying to hit here. So that feeds into it. And so those things combined, you try to come up with mechanics that help tell the story or show the story as more so than tell it, and try to make it a fun experience for the players.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Sure thing.
We are zooming around here. What do you call this? The tower? Is this the tower?
The tower rotunda.
The rotunda. Hey, look at that on the screen right there in front of me.
I wasn't sure if you were testing me there.
No, I was actually lost that time. I apologize.
I want to say once again, you get lost in the tower. You just do.
You pass right by that door, and everybody else is standing there, and you're the idiot who went too far.
Yep.
Oh, Oh my god, my league just taught me something, and I've played this game since launch, and I feel so stupid. Because they knew exactly where to go, and I thought they were wizards, but that little orange thing on the map... No, seriously, that little orange thing on the map, if it's pointing upwards, that means you have to go up, and if it's pointing down, you have to go down, and if you're on the X, you're on the right floor.
That's amazing.
Just in case
Really?
anybody else out there didn't know.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey,
Really.
tips brought to you from
Well
Chicken.
taken.
4 years of playing this game, and I learned that last night.
That's funny.
That's something you keep to yourself when you figure it out.
Yeah,
I'm
that
sure
was.
there are other
There
people
are.
out there.
You hope somebody else figures it out later and you make fun of them. That's
There,
what you do.
there are thousands of people watching this.
The same thing applies to NPCs and other markers as well on the map.
Yep.
It does.
Did you know that before, or is that new also?
Oh, I knew the NPC thing, but I didn't see that. I didn't never notice. I only look for the big arrow that goes around the map, so if there's not a big arrow, I'm just completely lost.
Yeah.
Funny.
All of chat is facepalming at this moment.
Yeah. You do know there's a square here on the screen that kind of tells you the area.
Yeah, that big orange square. Have you noticed that before?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good.
check.
Big orange square, I get that. I look at health bars. I'm a healer.
Hey, JackFrost, what was your? I know you spent some time on this room. What was it you wanted? You were trying to go for something. Do you want to talk about that? Was?
Well, I had a lot of ideas about fun things I could do in this room, and ultimately I didn't want to take away from the actual story, but there's some cultists here, some wrath cultists that are kind of worshiping a haunch of meat for unknown reasons. I mean,
And to make things put things in perspective a little bit here, Jack is a vegetarian.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it was kind of interesting for him to be like, yeah, let's put a big honk of meat up here and have the cultists worshiping this honk of meat. But the reason I was actually pointing out is because there's a lot of little things that people may not notice, that people put like effort into each little room to make each little room a little different rather than just standing here. You know, JackFrost wanted it to have something going on.
Mm-hmm.
So when people arrive, if they wanted to take a moment and look, like the arrows, things like that, people can notice.
Yeah,
Wasn't that
the
actually
little
new?
things, the
Isn't
details.
that like a new room though too? Isn't that a new room? Because I don't remember seeing that.
You could have
before.
chose that room before. It's where the Smoldering Wrath guy was.
Oh, okay.
Oh, who's this?
Yeah.
This
We are
guy
now-
looks angry.
Time to fight Jared.
It's the guy who got kicked out of Subway lately. Recently.
Yeah, no, you're done.
Go there.
your mic's cut.
Too
You're
soon,
done.
man.
Too soon indeed.
He really muted me. That was
Which
awesome.
actually, I hate to ask this question now, but which sin is Jared?
Wrath.
Wrath. Okay, good.
Oh no, he has a much worse sin than that right now.
But we're talking about this Jared, the son of
Yes.
Trigon.
And Jeff, or Jack, you want to talk about this mechanics here a little bit, in case they never
Sure.
noticed.
Yeah. So in this fight, Wrath or Jared is occasionally summoning some hellions, basically spirits that will
things.
come and attack players if they don't prevent them from coming out. So the players do have a chance to stop it.
Like
You have
right
a chance.
there.
But,
Did they get it? Did they
and-
stop
They
it?
got it.
Okay.
Oh, you know it.
And if you don't prevent them from coming out, they'll try to do some damage to you, of course. But you could still possibly prevent that by, maybe cutting them around or maybe attacking them. So I definitely tried to give players options on how to handle this fight. So
Is there anything different about this fight for the Elite version?
yeah, all three of all the fights for this this alert have some extra mechanics for the Elite mode. So I'll kind of let you
Let them
guys
figure it
discover
out.
'em.
Yep, let them
Okay.
figure it out. They've already figured it out.
Question from chat: how many times has Trex crashed so far?
None.
Good job, Trex.
Surprisingly.
Next question: is
They-
Trex a
they
liar?
have
I think we should
Wow.
ask the healer that question.
I might not know. I'm electricity.
That's true. How many
You
times do
would
you have to
know.
refresh that 35% heal? The rescue heal.
None.
That was none. Question
He
mark.
said 9.
Are you?
He said 9.
You're changing your
9
story?
times. No.
9.
Nine
It
is
was
a
a
no.
German
I know.
nine.
Yeah.
Another question from chat asking about minimum CR requirements to get in here, and it's
113, I think.
still
right?
113.
Yep.
Okay.
And
It'll be
good
tough.
Good luck at 113.
Yeah, it'll be tough. You're gonna need to be carried at 113, but
You need to be.
you have that
elite.
access.
And no, I won't go there.
Don't say it.
I didn't. I stopped.
You're gonna get banned.
I know.
Yeah.
I'll get silenced again.
Yeah.
I think I just heard the rage crash.
That was not a rage crash.
You say so, Trex.
No, don't eat me.
Oh, there comes one. Boom.
Fair enough.
Did they get it?
Get into it.
Maybe they got it.
Another question: what gear drops here? This will be. I wrote it down.
119.
Yeah, the trash gear is 119, right?
I think so. Yeah.
And then the gear you care about.
Trash is 112. Then there's a 119,
Okay, sure.
and then there's the one you really care about is the 123, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
and
I don't know why I'm asking you. Am I right?
you are correct according to my notes, which you gave me.
Sweet.
So
Then it must be right.
Yeah, that's how you double check things. And then also the vendor gear that unlocks with this, along with that, is 121.
Yes.
And if you're wondering what slots those are, because as you know, with monthly episode cycles, the full gear set's available after 3 months. This piece of it for the regular drops are weapon, helm, hands, and feet. And in the elite mode are chest, back, legs, and waist. So lots of new content here in this alert. What kind of base items can we get from the cathedral?
That's a good
Off the top of your
question.
head, do you know?
I know there's several Trigon related ones, but I don't remember which ones were specifically dropping from here. SJ
Okay.
might know. She's in the chat.
But
She can
they're
answer.
wait. If Nerd of Prey is here, why isn't she here? She was supposed to be you.
She's working from
Get
home.
the cage.
Interesting.
We need to set her up with the camera at home so she
Yeah.
can sit there at home.
Yeah,
and
we
work
should.
too. It's a good question though. Why am I filling in for you, SJ? What's up?
Yeah, but yeah. So there are some that are themed to the cathedral, to the
Yes.
Trigon.
Right.
Okay, cool.
And then you'll have some of the ones still left over from the last episode. You can get some of those here too.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, no.
Esther said no to the camera. I think that's what she
Oh,
was
okay.
saying no to.
I don't blame her.
What are the CRs of the testers? What are you guys running at?
Currently, I am the tank. I'm running at CR 130. We have Zaus as our controller at 130 as well. Curse DPS at 134, and then Lady at 132 healer. Curse has been the overachiever and actually been getting gear from here.
Testing, quote unquote.
Right. Thanks for doing that.
Yay! 112s, my favorite.
You're welcome.
I got the 112 boots and a 119 bow.
Perfect.
You got a bow.
That's what you
I'm a
wanted.
brawler.
Let's see here. A couple more questions. Are there new styles?
It's extension of the existing styles except for the elite gear.
Yeah, Elite Gear is a version. You can watch our last live stream with the reveal to see some of that. It's a version of the energy gear, and it's has special effects all rippling all over it. Really cool looking. But they're all actually a couple of new styles in the collections, or is it the?
Oh yeah, there are some collection
Yeah,
styles.
because I know you can get some sneakers, which Nerd of Prey is really excited about. Actually, Jared sneakers, and and you can get Monk's shirt
or this tattered
or
rag.
his tattered rag that he wears upon his chest area. Yes.
Some cool stuff there. Sneakers. So,
Yeah, she's excited. Again, folks.
Sneakers are quite nice.
Yes, they are. They support your arches of your feet.
they do.
No. Okay. A lot of questions coming through. If we don't answer your question, remember, make sure to tweet it to us at DCO and use the hashtag AskDCO, and we'll try to get it after the stream if we haven't gotten it already. What is the name of this content? This is Desecrated Cathedral. That's the actual alert we're in right now. And the name of the episode will be just episode 16. Available in the marketplace soon. And members automatically have access next week.
See, Greedimp there. That's interesting. Does he do anything interesting, Jack? No? Okay.
I'm
just kidding.
the Greed Imp.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to think so.
What does he do?
You know,
You gonna let them figure it out, right?
Yeah, I don't really want you guys. That's what playing the game's for. You know, you gotta learn these things.
Well,
I mean,
have you TSI players figured it out yet? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
I've only ran it once, and it was fun. This is only my second time playing it, so I didn't really need to go too deep in a lot of stuff.
Maybe you could help us out and test some more tricks.
Yes.
That's all I'm saying.
Slacker.
That's all I'm saying.
Hey, I hopped on test last night to check out the new difficulty for the solo, and
We appreciate it.
Still kicked my butt.
Oh. Well, yeah, it got harder, right?
One level, I think.
Yeah. So he would kick your butt more if
Yeah,
he was kicking your butt before.
He just doesn't like me. It's okay.
Well, he is a Black Lantern.
No, he's a corrupted Green Lantern, sir.
Burn.
Okay.
Just watch.
Sure.
SJ will call
Sure.
you out on it, man. I got that right, SJ?
I don't know.
Because he's not dead.
I don't know. The official text says Black Lanterns, man. Oh, I guess. Okay, he's not dead.
Right,
Okay,
so he's
sure.
corrupted.
Correct.
Got it. My bad.
Looks like 2 lanterns in chat. Making fun of you, Trex, for being so terrible at it.
Oh,
He's got an evil laugh, he said.
he's not making fun. He's just laughing at you. There's a difference.
That's true.
I had to, the first time I ran it, I had to grab all of my power rings, all my lantern rings, just to beat it. I had to channel rage, hope. I actually had to channel death and light. It was just incredible. The solo was challenging. I will give it that. Had a lot of fun with it.
At 130? You were challenged?
I was at 128,
128, okay.
and that was the first week when it was on test. When as a DPS at 129, still difficult.
Get some of that gear from 15. Get yourself up to 131. From the vendor, even. That'll make it a little bit easier for you.
I was wearing full vendor,
Should have been
but
131.
I wasn't wearing 112s either.
Ah, yeah, that's right. You didn't know you're 112s. Okay.
Nope. I like to
love
go
everything
in.
about that solo.
Yeah, I like to go in with my content not at full CR, at the lowest CR. So yeah, I'm gonna go in as a 113 because I like a challenge.
Hey,
Some
somebody
people
has
do
to.
it. Somebody can do it. I know somebody out there can do it. I freely admit I can't. I needed a 126 to get through it. Yes, I got through it at 126, sir.
Couple of questions about affinity mods.
Yep.
I just want to clarify. Only elite gear from this alert and on counts for the affinity mod bonus, correct?
Right. All the previous stuff is old stuff.
Old stuff that
New
has
stuff
their
is the
own
new stuff.
built-in whatever.
Right.
New stuff will have this new system.
Correct.
And so after this piece of content, you have the potential of getting 4 elite pieces of gear. Means you can have your first 2 mods slotted. And then after the next episode, after another piece of elite content, you'll get up to 8, right?
Correct. Yep.
Okay. Just making sure we have the
Okay,
details.
so,
Yep.
so Jack, I gotta give you props for the sneaky little imp up there and the little on the pipes, because we didn't know what was hitting us until I was like, oh, there's some guy chilling up there. Thanks for that.
Nice.
You're welcome. Originally it was a mistake, and then I left it in. It was one of those Bob Ross happy accidents at first.
It
a good
has happened.
accident.
I'm lost.
I was going to say, yeah, somebody's way back there.
Did you fall asleep?
I took the wrong turn somewhere,
Oh.
and
Turn around.
Well, the arrow points.
We're saving lives here.
I was trying to get up, but where's the freaking stairs?
That sounds like tip of the week material right there.
See, look.
Oh yeah, I get stuck there all the time. Yeah, I know where you're at. I get stuck
They
there all
are
the
the
time.
stairs.
You were
Maybe
on to the other
it's just a
side,
girl
didn't you?
problem.
I've gotten
Can we
stuck
get
where she gets stuck.
Can we get down the load screen? We need down the load screens.
I think you need to add an
the arrow
NPC
tip?
so we can ask directions. For all the ladies.
Yeah, guys don't ask directions.
Nope, they won't.
They'll just stay
we never
lost.
do.
We just
Right?
know it.
Oh.
We
okay.
know it. We may take
Sure.
us a while to get there, but we know it.
Sure.
Now, an issue that I had the first time I ran this was actually the braziers were causing line of sight issues for a lot of players.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
James is doing
that
that
was something I
purpose.
debated about, like making them not have collision. But I thought, okay, if people might just have to get used to it. I mean, if it's a big enough problem, I can maybe do something about it.
No, James saw everybody, all the players using line of sight against all his fellow bosses, and he's like, you know what? F you, I'm gonna do it too.
Seems fair. Yeah. It's the reverse exploit.
I could stand on the table too.
Jeff, you want to talk about this one a little bit? Or Jack, sorry.
JackFrost.
It's okay. You know my name.
I know, nobody knows his name.
Yeah, so when we were going into this, into developing this fight, actually, T. Larto, who is in the chat, helped work on some of the boss abilities for a couple of these bosses. So we tried to fit the theme of the characters, right, and come up with concepts for the characters' abilities that match their theme. So that was sort of the baseline we were going off of here, and then we were also really discussing the idea of, okay, well, let's, this guy's collecting stuff, let's bring his greed imps into the fight, and so they're part of this fight. So all that kind of went into sort of the building blocks of this fight, and then it was just iteration and trying to find stuff that was fun,
Yeah. Okay.
And this fight drains your power sometimes, right? If I'm correct.
Okay.
He's under the ground.
Whoa. How'd you do that?
Disappeared.
He teleported.
He's
He teleported through the
downstairs.
wall.
I think he went quantum
see
on
him.
us.
He's standing right below us.
Oh, sure enough.
Yeah, he's on the stairs.
Hi.
Well, he teleports a little bit randomly during the fight, and it just seems like he found the way down there.
You turn Ghost off.
Oh goodness, did we
they-
find a bug?
Yeah, looks like it.
Did.
Okay, I guess I'll be fixing
There, he's
that.
back.
Oh, he's
back.
back. All right.
Oh God.
It's a little bit like the
So
Harriet
somehow
issue.
he blinked through the door, is what it looks like.
Yeah, the door is a little bit tricky since it's diagonal. You can even get stuck in the door while in the room.
Again, he saw exploits people had tried with doors.
Yeah,
in
he
the
just blinked
past.
right through the door right
He's
there.
like,
You're
F you, I'll do it
stuck,
too.
Unmovable.
I think I fixed that
That was
issue.
fixed. That was fixed.
Yeah, that was fixed.
That was a week 1 issue. Yeah.
It was the same problem in the duo. I managed to get stuck in the door. Wasn't really helpful. Ooh, got him.
Again, James did that on purpose though, because it's an exploit
Yeah.
fix.
I mean, these guys are good.
People work on keeping doors open so hard on bosses. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna close the door and go on the other side, and then get you stuck in there and give you the finger. That's it. Speaking of, we were talking about the base items that would drop.
Yeah.
Look around the room here. We dropped some of these treasures.
It's,
in our
yeah.
base.
It's a lot of loot. Fat loot.
Intricate treasure chest.
Saw some cool stuff that drops. Your little piles of gold.
The coins that are on the ground too?
Mm-hmm. Those are coins. Get real close.
I've been waiting for months for that because I want to make a cave of wonders in our league hall, like from Aladdin.
Yeah.
And now we can finally fill the floor with gold.
There you go.
Ooh. 123 hands.
Nice. Clean it up. All right, so now we're headed back down the rotunda.
Yes, we are. I think it's the
I
midway
went too
point.
far ahead, too fast.
On, I can't follow the arrow.
I thought I was the one with the problems here.
I have to say, for a greater wrath demon, this guy's like tiny.
Yeah, I remember
It's
those
not the
being
size
bigger.
that matters. He hasn't fully grown. I don't know why he's so small.
What I want to know, will the
Tiny giant.
demons in Metropolis ever get updated? There are Greek demons too, and they are still the old ones. The ugly ones.
I would not hold my breath.
We were actually going to do that and then pulled it back.
Yeah.
For perf
Performance.
reasons.
Yep.
So no,
They're
probably
all
not.
the ugly one.
They're pretty expensive in an open shared world like that.
Yeah.
Well, they have some nostalgia.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. Couple questions about how the villain version of this content differs from the hero version. And I think this might be the appropriate time.
This is where
talk
it
about it.
differs the most.
Do you wanna take that one, JackFrost?
Sure. Yeah. So the heroes and the villains, on some level, they've got common objectives here, because neither of them really benefits from their allied Raven, because it turns out Raven has, as you shall soon see, split into two selves, and spoilers. Thanks, Esther. And so I guess you can see in the stream and you can play and kind of see a little bit more about it, but the objectives are similar, but there's a subtle distinction in the story.
The Raven looks different.
In which Raven you end up
she's
fighting
following
with? Yeah, she is, and fighting against, right?
Absolutely.
You have different dialogue. I think the evil Raven sounds more evil.
Right.
Things like that. We try to push the story more towards the evil side because it's the evil side of it, but gameplay is very similar. Nigh almost the same.
And yes,
There we go.
this is the regular version of the alert. The elite version is more difficult.
And as SJ pointed out, it's like the bounties in the Gotham Wastelands.
Right, the Raven bounties, the two different Ravens.
And from like the launch content, way back.
6th precinct.
That's it. I was trying to remember which precinct it was. We have a totally different name internally. Trigon 2.
Oh, I think we're missing a.
Yeah, we are.
I appreciate your assistance with these two. Now that the ritual is well underway, I will take the phylactery of sin
What?
you to your
I didn't do that very good.
I'm
Alright, let's take down
outside.
purple.
You're probably outside because I got hijacked. See if you can get in right after this camera's over.
Yeah, portal shut up. It's good.
Did you get in? Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did. I took your place. Here's my oh, he wasn't doing it. He's got the animation of the creepy man the creepy animations I call it. Where
Hey,
he's,
Brother Blood's not a nice guy.
he's watching two women fight and he's like, oh yeah.
Stop it. Stop it.
He's a creepy dude.
Yes.
There it is.
He was creepy before you put that image in my head.
Yep.
Anything special here going on, JackFrost, that you want to talk about? Or is this, you want to keep some more stuff a secret?
I think the most of it you'll have to just discover. Again, the elite mode kicks it up a couple notches. So and this is our first elite mode alert. So we were really trying to find that balance where it's it's really it's worth the extra effort and it's much more of a challenge, but not so much a challenge that that it can't be done.
Yeah, very different with 4 players instead of 8, but still elite content.
Yep. And throughout the whole thing, we try to encourage rolls as much as possible. So, like we have, meat power there. We try to do some tanky things here. I think. I don't remember what all of them were, but we try to encourage rolls.
And it's worth pointing out there are no rollless buffs in the elite version of the alert.
True.
So you're going to be hurting without that healer, controller, etc.
I was hoping that would be a surprise.
A surprise for when it launches?
Yeah, a surprise so everybody could start complaining about not getting the rollless buffs in Elite.
Yep.
I see. Well, ship sailed on that one.
Yeah, I think we have a forum post on everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you like them tornadoes, Trex? Boy, they drove me crazy when I was tanking this.
They're like, what tornadoes? I'm just jumping around.
Those
Is
tornadoes.
there any way we can get the astral birds to attack our ally Raven more?
Jack.
I'll definitely look at that. I've been trying to ratchet it up, but I didn't want to make the alert such that you absolutely had to have a healer, because if your ally Raven is defeated, it's not good for you.
What happens? Maybe we'll find out here in a minute.
No.
Full
health.
She's
Been
like
healed and topped off all the time.
Yeah,
man.
you guys are-
Once Trex goes down.
Yeah,
I thought Raven was gonna go in depression then.
Yeah, Lady Lightning keeps her all topped up all the time here.
Also, I wanted the controllers to be able to control the birds, or potentially the tanks to some extent to be able to tank the birds. So the fact that this really good team is doing well against them, but I'll definitely look at it and see if I can just notch it up a little bit more.
So, JackFrost, when you are handed the assignment to build an alert in the Cathedral from Locke, or from whoever, where do you start? You start with the boss fight at the end? You start at the beginning? Or what do you do first?
Well, we oftentimes will meet, and if SJ or if someone's kind of got some storyline in mind, we'll oftentimes start there and figure out, discuss the story, maybe edit the story, see what where we want it to lead, and if there's any major through points or things we're trying to set up for later stories. So that's a big thing for DC. We definitely, story and narrative is really important.
Sure.
For comics and the game. So that's a big thing, and then the next thing is just figuring out, again, you said an alert. In this case, we have different sort of benchmarks for duos and alerts, or solo content, or raids, or whatever type of content it is, and we try to find that balance of what kind of gameplay is good for this number of players, and finding unique mechanics and for the number of players and the story. So
Yeah, we'll sit down. We'll identify a bunch of bosses that we want to use that make sense, that that fit the story and all that, and then we'll try to, as we go through a lot of the content, we're like, okay, let's look at cool mechanics, make this thing fun, and we just kind of do that as we go through it too. So, and essentially, bosses are the most important things for most of the content, because
Right.
that's what people will focus on the most, right?
Sure.
Trash they'll burn through. We'll always try to make as cool as we can trash. We have specialists and stuff like that that do certain things, but these guys usually meet together and they discuss all that and they plan out their boss fights, and then as they're building them, we have play tests, and then we give more feedback and people readjust and all that stuff, and that's how it goes.
Cool. Thanks for that. Well, congrats on beating the alert testers. Good job.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah, thanks.
So, looks like we're out of time, and so we're going to call it here. Thank you for testers for showing up. Thank you for everyone out there for tuning in and watching us. Hope you guys had fun looking at the alert in a little bit more detail. If we did not answer your question, head to Twitter right now at DCUO and tweet us the questions we missed with the hashtag #AskDCUO, and we'll go ahead and answer all of those there. And again, Booster Bundle on sale through this weekend, so stock up and get ready for episode 16, which is available for members on Wednesday, the 2nd.
I was gonna say it.
Oh,
I had it right this time.
you want to do it again?
Rewind. Wednesday next week. You like that?
Yes, that was great. So from all of us here at DCO, to all of you out there in DCO land, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.